Okay, so I'm here with Selig, aka Ziggy, aka Digital Ziggy, from the business, the Selfie Space Experience. Based on his Instagram profile, it says Trinidad and Tobago's first ever Selfie Museum. And as the owner of this business, we want to find out where did the idea for this come from? What inspired this business?
Generally what inspired the business is, well, as you know, I'm a content creator, right? Like for years, I've been a full-time content creator, right? So we've always needed to create content for brands, and we generally would create sets for brands and for companies in events and stuff. And now that we didn't have events, we wanted a space that people could come and create content, not just for me, but for influencers, brands, at an affordable price.
So if you were talking to, I don't know, your grandmother, and she's like, what's this? What do you mean experience? What's that fun? Say, what does that even mean? Back in my day, fun was going to the market. What would you say?
This is a good one. Generally, I would say, because it's a real life scenario, when my granddad asked me what it's like, you have to come and see. But if I had to give an honest answer to it, I might most likely say it's a space with over 20 different sets and backdrops, which you could come and take pictures with your family, your grandson, and have a whole different experience than a regular photo shoot. So it's interactive sets.
Okay, so it's the space that Kim Kardashian would show up and be happy about.
Yeah.
And when you are looking at sort of your business model, if somebody's outside looking in, they would probably say, the egg which came first, the egg or the chicken with you, it's definitely social media, because social media is the theme that drives your business, right? Mm-hmm. So you have a little over, close to 3,800 followers on Instagram. Is that the only place you are on social media?
Well, we are on Facebook, but we push heavily on Instagram because it is, people also call it one of the most Instagrammable places in the Caribbean. So I guess we kind of lean a little bit heavy towards the Instagram side. And we also have a TikTok page too. So.
Okay.
You're not going to see me doing any dances or anything like that as yet, but maybe you don't know when this lockdown might bring.
Let's talk about your audience. Who are the people who are following you? What does that person look like? What's the demographic? Give us the gender and location and age.
Okay, so generally when I was creating a business, I actually thought majority of our following would have been from teenagers, but when I checked my insights last week, I was amazed at how far from that there was, So the majority of the following actually comes within the 21 to 30 bracket, which I find pretty interesting, right? And our second would be older teenagers, between 17 to 19, and then the 13, 14-year-olds are actually in a similar space as the 50-year-olds when it comes to following. So that's pretty interesting. And our following is about 70% female and 30% male. So yeah.
When it comes to your content, because your business is basically to create content, how do you plan out sort of your information that you intend to post on social media with the intention to get sales? How does that work? Where's the mindset there?
So far, when it comes to the creation and the posting of content, most of the stuff that you'll see is more or less on the fly, meaning that we had strategic plans set in place. We even created the content for it, and just to finalize on certain little things, and then we just went with something that was more on the fly.
When it comes to sales, because of the bottom line, the end result of a profit business is to get sales. Have you seen a direct correlation to when you create content, post it on social media, and then people book the space to get their selfie?
Yeah, so I definitely would see a direct correlation with it. From the point of view of, if it is we post something saying that, we are almost booked out, then you get a whole set of messages saying, hey, you'll still have space for this time, and then they'll want to come, right? We don't really encourage walk-ins right now because we don't really want much commingling with other guests. So when it says you book the space is basically you also each set or each room you're in, nobody else is there, so you can feel comfortable and so on, right? So what happens is that like a lot of people, as soon as a post go out, we will get a minimum of 5 to 10 messages just asking, hey, you're open this weekend or so on. So yeah.
What advice would you give to SME owners, especially now, who are trying to navigate this very sort of overwhelming digital marketing world?
The small business owners, but the small business owners who now converted to digital, yes, I would see a big change in how much brands, even bigger brands, pushing heavy into digital right now. And I would say to them that now is their time to build community, which is important, because during a time like this, the general consumer does not want to feel like, oh, you're pushing it down my throat, you're selling me on this, because things might be tight for some people, so just by building community, what will happen is that as soon as things open back up and the people's spending power increases, they're definitely going to go by the person who they feel like they built up whether it's a social or in-person relationship with, but it should be social right now. Social media, that is. They will go to that person and give them their business instead of somebody who they might feel a disconnect by social.